Well, we did get down to 43. And I can see my breath this morning. And Stripe's not here. And I looked on all the cameras. He's not in the garage or someplace. Or the cat hutch or any of the other really warm spots. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he'll show up in a few minutes. I've already hollered one time. Hi guys, eat some of the good food, okay? Stripe came now. I didn't actually see where he came from except for this side of the house, the bedroom side, because I was over here filling water and he showed up. Hey bud. Hi. Good morning. I saw you were nice and warm in your chair. I did. Yep. He was in the one closest to the gas grill. And he's got choices. The pink and blue stripe, the green and white stripe, or either doghouse. So if somebody comes up and tries to share your spot with you, don't be too upset with them, okay? So what are they dropping from the sky?
Rabies vaccines in North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Virginia. They're putting little packets of oral rabies vaccine, coating it with fish meal, and dropping them.
And that's for raccoons?
Mostly raccoons, right. And it's to help see if it slows the spread of rabies. They said if the raccoon bites it and punctures the packet, the vaccine will stimulate their natural immune system to develop antibodies.
Cool. Sounds like a reasonable, low-cost thing. I'm sure that can't be that expensive to try to help keep... Because we only hear about a few cases a year.
Right, but the thing is that it's been going up. I mean, it's been one of those things that's been ticking up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting. Yeah, Don said, they said if it's in your lawn or on your driveway, put on gloves and just move it over out of the way if you could.
They said leave them alone, but if they're in place that makes a difference to you, then move them but wear a pair of gloves. And they said don't worry about it if your pet gets it. Even if they have ingest multiple ones of it, it's not unhealthy for them. It might give them a little tummy ache.
Sure.
But it won't hurt them.
There was an editorial on the front page about how the city of Raleigh should get rid of gas-powered blowers.
Right. Well,
I loved his very...
yeah, he described it very well.
Yeah, it was a lot of descriptive language, a lot of adjectives, a lot of lyrical, almost funny. He hates them. Me and him, we could be friends.
Right. Well, he does mention the places that have banned them and what they did. He says he knows the city isn't even close to thinking about it yet, but hopefully they'll see the future.
Right. Well, we could start with blowers and move out from there. String trimmers. We don't have to attack it all at one full swoop. And they do have the one electric lawn crew. I forget what their truck was. Remember, I'd come by Marbles Kids Museum?
Yeah.
And at Moore Square, they would use battery-powered lawn equipment. So I don't know. I mean, they have implemented it a little bit, but that's very glitzy with their van painted and everything. Yeah. So I don't know if that was just to make it look good or they really care. But you said there's some sort of rebate. I had never heard about a rebate.
In California, homeowners in some counties in California can get...
Oh, but not here.
Up to $100. Yeah, rebate. And then commercial guys can get up to $500.
But not here.
But not here, right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, I would say that, again, unless you just love pulling mixing the gas and the oil and all, and if you like, there are people like doing that. Me, I've done it, and after doing it 5 or 10 times, I've done it enough.
Right. Well, I've pulled enough lawnmower cables in my lifetime, and after the 10th pull and cussing, gone and got somebody else to pull the next 10 times. So yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, I'm just saying is for a homeowner, there's no reason. Now, if you've got a 10-acre. That's different. But if you got a typical lot, there's just
well, the thing is, I like to tell the guys it's hi, Stripe. Hi. Yeah. We'll go back outside in just a minute, buddy. it takes them longer. Those machines they have up there, I could go up there with the Ego and handle the playground, the under the bleachers, all up there around the curb, and no problem on turbo and get her done. And they're just out there kind of, you know, with what they got. I mean, those blowers just don't work as good. Not only are they louder, but I just see them sort of pushing stuff around a little bit versus getting her done. So turbo mode is the jam. Well, I'm hoping things are going to settle out here with the heating pads okay. I'm just slightly stressed about it because under here it's all warm, which means this bed is warm. And last night, Tux has been choosing lately to sleep down here. And in the early evening, Marty and Morris were here and Stripe was here. And in the later evening at bedtime, it was Morris and Stripe and Marty was here. This is, you know, your body's a little closer to it. It's probably a little warmer. So I don't know if Tux was just happy enough at 43 degrees on the green or if he went in the doghouse, because no camera's going to tell me that. Because there is a heating pad in there and a cat bed. Him and Stripe last year, you know, they went in and out of the garage. Thankfully, as far as I know, not at the same time or in the same location, because that could have been a trouble. And then, you know, inside the hutch over here is the same extra long heating pad, not up top, but inside. And I really want the boys, you know, to stay over there because there's kind of enough room for all three of them without falling out or anything or anybody getting smushed. But they seem to favor here. So Tux went in there sometimes. I guess they'll sort it out. I'm worrying too much, but I just want everybody to be warm and happy, and I want them to have an orderly spot so they're not upsetting each other, I guess. I'll be looking out for you. It wasn't cold enough last night to take any action, but I'll be making sure you got a warm spot, bud. Don't you worry. Now, during the daytime, I guess right now especially, there's not much problem with him coming over here. Good morning. Hi. The door opened a little quick today. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Did you not hear me coming? It's a good girl. Hi. That's what I like to see. Empty bowl in the morning. Bring you a full bowl, take the empty bowl away. It's 12:10 and we're out here. It's warmed up enough to be out here now, Nani. It just, you know, felt chilly this morning. Actually, I finished yesterday's video edit and spent time with Gray, and Don relaxed and read his paper and got a morning nap today. You might get a morning and an afternoon nap today.
Sounds like my idea of a perfect day.
Oh, I know. Anyway. We're a little later than normal, but it's all good. I think it worked out good for both of us. There's so much trash today, we need a bag that we don't have. I mostly walked this way because I wanted to get this big piece of metal out of the road before somebody accidentally hits it. So there's equipment over here, including a ditch witch, and that's around the area where they saw them marking for where lines are, so that's pretty quick that they're out here then doing something. No clue, obviously, what it is they're doing, but... So I guess that's water so they can pump into the hole and see what they're doing. Then the same equipment is down here on the other end doing stuff.
Yeah, so I guess they're going to tunnel that whole distance.
I don't know. I hope they're not going to mess up the shade trees over here.
Well, I would say that that tunneling machine makes a more precise thing than digging a trench would. You'd cut a lot of tree roots to dig a trench.
Right.
To tunnel, you know, it's going to be a 3 or 4 inch diameter thing, but that's it. I don't know if they can tunnel a horizontal drill, but there's a lot of technology now, and they can follow the bit with like a metal detector. I don't know. I really don't. I never give it no thought. I've never seen them try to drill that far. We're going to find out.
Yeah, right. Wow, they have seriously locked it. I mean, I get it when the field's marked, they don't want it messed up. But why can people not play on it when it's not prepared because they couldn't follow directions? When the gates opened down here, I was headed in to pick up trash. There's like 5 or 6 big pieces. Well, the sewer department is working today. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it looked like they were gonna pop the lid on one of the, what's wrong?
It's bad.
Uh-oh. Looked like they were gonna pop the lid on one of the sewer manhole covers. I'm cooking bacon. I'm back working on the cute little witch. I'm listening to a new book. It's 50 hours. The Complete Age of Embers series by Ryan Schow with a C, S-C-H-O-W. I just finished Bobby Acart's Fractured Mammoth and Arc Storm, which was all about stuff that can go wrong in California. Anyway, I tried to buy series so I get a lot of hours listening for 1 credit. And Kevin Pierce is narrating this, and let's just say I've listened to a lot of books by that man has narrated, and he's good. The cute little witch is coming along good. I've got the head and the hair done, and I'm working on the hat now, but well, it's 5:40 and she's done. She's completely done. There will be no additional tinkering required, I don't think. This panel's supposed to be orange and the one on the back, but I'm plenty happy with it black. And she was cool. I like her. She's got nice, you know, shape and dimension and building technique, and these clear on the back of her feet are just to help her stand without falling over, and I think it's a perfectly good technique. But she's just as cute as she can be. I finished my Lego witch, so I came out to check on you, see how you were doing.
Yeah, version 2 is coming along really well. I've used connectors this time, so I've got all that, and I'm going to mount it to this board here. I got the standoffs that I've got to stick down, but I'm dealing with this one piece right here. It doesn't have a this little one end does not have a standoff. It doesn't have a hole, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to mount that guy. But I've got this is like the version 2 board, much cleaner.
Way cool.
And so hopefully I won't have any trouble with it when I install it and short something out and blow something up.
I have confidence in you.
Like you do.
A lot.
Yeah, thank you, sweetheart.
There's nothing you can't get yourself into with that dryer you can't get yourself back out of. So
well, with either time or money, one or the other, we'll take care of it. That's right.
And your skill, yes.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yes.
You're sweet. Thank you. Okay, here's version 2. I wired everything nice and tight. I'm going to put them on this standoff. I'm going to mount it to this board here. I've got connectors now to go to everything, so hopefully you know, I can just slip this into the control board area, and it'll be good to go. You know, I'm a little gun shy, I guess, here, but the toothpick is just to hold it flat right now, but once I do those standoffs, I'll take the toothpick off. I wire tied those little adhesive standoffs because they ain't gonna stick to that wood, and I put a little wired up
strain relief, so that these wires, if they wiggle a little bit, they won't affect underneath the solder joints. And this is the one that goes to the Wi-Fi switch. So all I got to do is hook common and normally open here, and common normally open here. These are the two switches on the control panel, and this is for the LED. I put a little white around it so I can recognize it different from like the switch. These are actually inverted, so I can't actually cross up the switch and the power supply because they're inverted, but I could technically plug one of them into the LED, so I put a little white thing around the LED. So I'm going to try to install it tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little smoother this time.